Matthew 7 verses 15 to 23. Actually, it's 15 to 20. Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ferocious wolves. By their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, and a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit, you will recognize them. This is a really interesting passage. Fruit and trees, eh? See, here Jesus is talking about dodgy leaders who can sometimes lead good people astray. You can often tell them by their behaviour. They don't need to say much, but you can tell they're not necessarily the kind of people you want to hang out with. They aren't healthy relationships. Why not? Because sometimes they lead you to themselves, but not to God, not to Jesus himself. In his letter to the Galatians, the Apostle Paul describes what the fruit of the Holy Spirit are. The fruit of the Holy Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now, you can't make fruit happen with your own effort, okay? No tree spends its time trying to produce fruit. I've got to be an orange tree. I've got to produce the fruit. No, the fruit just grows in season. If you are regularly filled with God's Holy Spirit, his fruit will appear in time. I think about that in time. We have an apple tree in our garden, and it blossoms, the most wonderful apple blossoms in spring. And then, slowly but surely, out pops the fruit, and it drops at autumn time, you know, season of mists and mellow fruitfulness. That is autumn, and it's wonderful because you can then pick the apples. A lot of them go rotten very quickly, but some of them are really nice. Great to eat. It grows in season. If you are regularly filled with God's Holy Spirit, his fruit will appear in time. Now, if you get impatient and lose your rag, don't despair. It will come in time. The day-by-day discipleship process isn't an easy one, and it's fraught with difficulties and failures as well. It takes time. But be aware of this. Not everyone is a good influence. By their fruit, by their attitude, by their speech, by their behaviour, you will recognize them.